Okay students, welcome to you all. Already we had discussed up to question number 6 in the exercise 10.3. Now we are discussing question number 7. What's there in question number 7? The equation is 3x minus 4y plus 12 is equals to 0. 3x minus 4y plus 2 is equals to 0 and passing through minus 2 comma 3. Okay, so what we have to find out? We have to find out the equation of a line parallel to. We have to find the equation of a line parallel to this line and passing through minus 2 comma 3. So equation of line parallel to line 1. Okay, so directly you can write 3x minus 4y plus c is equals to 0. So this is a new concept which I am giving you, that if you want to write the equation of a line parallel to the given line, then its x and y coefficient must be same. Only the constant part will be different. So that's why we are putting here c. Now as this line is passing through minus 2 comma 3, required line is passing through minus 2 comma 3. Therefore minus 2 comma 3, so the value of c will be 18, and this implies that the required equation 3x minus 4y plus 18 is equal to 0. The required equation will be 3x minus 4y plus 18 is equals to 0. Now the next question. In the next question, so this concept is clear to you. Whenever you want to write the line parallel to the given line, always you have to put the coefficients of x and y same. Coefficients of x and y same. The constant will be different. Now the next question. Find the equation of a line perpendicular to x minus 7y plus 5 is equals to 0. We have to write the equation of a line perpendicular to x minus 7y plus 5 is equals to 0, having x intercept 3. Having x intercept 3. X intercept 3 means the line is intersecting x-axis at a distance of 3 units from origin. Means this point will be 3 comma 0. So indirectly what this says, that the line is passing through 3 comma 0. So x intercept is 3, means the line is passing through 3 comma 0. Now we have to write the equation of a line perpendicular to this line. Equation of a line perpendicular to this line. How we write the equation of a line perpendicular to this line? Just by shifting the coefficient of y to x. जो y का कोफिशिएंट है वो कहां जाएगा? x पे आ जाएगा, और जो x का कोफिशिएंट है उसका साइन चेंज होकर के यहां आ जाएगा. सो इक्वेशन ऑफ ए लाइन परपेंडिकुलर टू लाइन 1. जो लाइन 1 है उसके परपेंडिकुलर जो लाइन होगी उसकी इक्वेशन क्या होगी? माइनस 7x माइनस वाई प्लस सी इज इक्वल टू 0. ये कैसे हो रहा है फिर बताऊंगा, ध्यान से देखिएगा. जो y का कोफिशिएंट है वो एज इट इज आगे आ जाता है, लेकिन जो x का कोफिशिएंट है, क्योंकि x का कोफिशिएंट क्या है? 1 है. x का कोफिशिएंट जब यहां जाएगा तो उसका साइन बदल जाएगा, उसका साइन चेंज होकर के लिखा जाएगा. तो डायरेक्टली हम लिख सकते हैं लाइन पैरेलल टू द गिवन लाइन एंड द लाइन परपेंडिकुलर टू द गिवन लाइन. उसके लिए कोई अलग से अपन को कंसेप्ट लगाने की जरूरत नहीं है. अब लाइन कहां से गुजर रही है? लाइन इज पासिंग थ्रू 3 comma 0. तो माइनस 7 into 3 minus 0 plus c is equal to 0. So the value of c is 21. So required line will be what? Minus 7x minus y plus 21 is equals to 0. Or you can write it like this also. 7x plus y minus 21 is equal to 0. So in this way we can write the equation of a line parallel to the given line and the equation of a line perpendicular to the given line. एक्स इंटरसेप्ट का मतलब होता है एक्स एक्सिस को ओरिजिन से कितने दूरी पर काटा है, दैट इज एक्स इंटरसेप्ट. नाउ नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन नंबर 9. दिस वाज क्वेश्चन नंबर 8. क्वेश्चन नंबर 9. We have two lines, root 3x plus y is equals to 1 and x plus root 3y is equals to 1. These two lines we are having, we have to find the angle between two lines. So first of all, let us write this equation in the form of y is equals to mx plus c. So m will be minus root 3. When we write this as, ये कौन से फॉर्म में लिखा है, y इज इक्वल टू mx प्लस c के फॉर्म में लिखा हुआ है ये, ठीक है ना. तो ये जो चीज होगी ये क्या हो जाएगी, m हो जाएगी. So we got m1 is equals to root 3 minus root 3. Now when we write this in the form, what you will have, y is equals to minus x upon root 3 plus 1 upon root 3. Okay, when you shift this, you will get y is equals to minus x upon root 3 minus x upon root 3 plus 1 upon root 3. And now we are writing this in the form of mx plus c. We had written it in the form of mx plus c. So value of m2 will be minus 1 upon root 3. So in this way we got m1 and m2. Now we will apply the formula of tan theta, which will give you the angle between lines, and the angle between two lines is given by tan theta is equals to m1 minus m2 upon 1 plus m1 m2. Tan theta is equals to m1 minus m2 upon 1 plus m1 m2. m1 minus root 3 minus 1 upon root 3, m1 m2, and in this way you will get 3 plus 1 upon root 3, sorry minus 3 plus 1 upon root 3. एलसीएम ले रहे हैं अपन वहां पर, माइनस रूट 3 plus 1 upon root 3, और यहां पर हो जाएगा 1 plus 1 because this root 3 get cancelled. What is left? Minus 2 upon root 3 into, that is minus 1 upon root 3, the value of tan theta. Okay, so the value of tan theta we got equal to minus 1 upon root 3. So when we get the negative value in the root sign, so always what we should do, we should take the angles, both possible angles, because it can be plus 1 upon root 3, it can be minus 1 upon root 3. So we can take both angles. Tan theta can be equal to tan 30, or tan theta can also be equal to tan 150. When theta is positive, theta is positive means first quadrant. Okay, theta belongs to first